What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Ant for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first one I see is the first one I read, and the first one I saw was Pisces. So let's go ahead and get it poppin'. Shout out to the fish and shout out Kunal. Thank you so much for tuning on in. I do want to say what's up to some peeps in just a moment, but as always, everybody, if you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description box below if you want to book me there. Anyways, let's say what's up to some peeps. What's going on, Kunal? What's going on, Nola? Hey, Lady Ann, what's happening? Musk, what's going on, Lila? What is going on, everybody? What's going on? Donaldson, appreciate you tuning in. Kevin, Pantha, Angelica, hello. What's going on, Diana? How's everybody hanging today? Happy Thursday, guys. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. My apologies for that, but I'm happy to be here today nonetheless. Alicia said, Aunt, I received a TikTok message from an account claiming to be you today asking for money. Okay, unfortunately, I don't know why TikTok doesn't take down the accounts that impersonate me, but guys, always remember, the only way I'm ever going to get money from you is if you donate it actually to me. And if you ever want to donate money, you can donate it through YouTube, you can donate it through PayPal, but all the verified links are in my description box below. Same with every social media that I operate is always going to be in my description box below. So please do remember, if you ever want to verify if it's me or not, check the description box. Also, the only way that I will ever do readings is only from CancerMoonsTarot.com. I will never reach out to you to ask you to do a reading for you. The only way you can get one is by heading over to the website, okay? All right, everybody, let's get into it. Appreciate you bringing that to my attention, though. I'll try to look into it. If you can, shoot me an email, the exact handle of that TikTok account, and I'll see what I can do about it later, okay? But yeah, definitely feel free to shoot an email. The email is CancerMoonsTarot@gmail.com. All right, though, everybody, let's get it popping. If I'm not mistaken, we're starting out here with the fish today, but I did get a little carried away chatting, so give me 1 second, guys. Hello, what's going on, Anastasia? Lila, what's popping? Appreciate you tuning in, fam. Thanks so much. It was Pisces indeed, so let's go ahead and get it popping. All right, guys, what do we got going on here for the fish? Messages coming on up here for Team Pisces, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be incoming, please, for our zodiac signs of Pisces in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Fish, we're going to get ourselves here 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, all is looking well. What's going on here for Pisces in the next 24 hours? Overall energy here for you, Team Pisces, is going to go ahead and be the 9 of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look at the current energy, we got here a Knight of Wands, what it is you're dealing with, Pisces, Page of Swords in reverse, and having a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the 5 of Swords in the reverse position as well. So let's take a look here and see what we got going on here for you. Now, first things first here, Team Pisces, you do start out here with the 9 of Swords in reverse, which is great, and we pair that here with a Knight of Wands in the upright position. I kind of feel here for you, Piscean, you're in a period of time in the next 24 hours where you're letting go of some sort of worry or some sort of fear. If you have been dealing with something like a worry, a fear, if something's kind of been on your mind for the past couple of days, I think in the next 24 hours, it's finally phasing out. If you've been having a little bit of a weird vibe for the past couple of days, maybe you felt a little saddened, a little down, or just maybe in general, you've been a little anxious or unhappy or in your head about something, I feel like you can expect that energy to shift for your next 24. I believe we also had a new moon or a full moon, if I'm not mistaken. That energy happened a couple days ago. So with that being said, as we're phasing out of that moon cycle, things are definitely going to start to calm down a lot more here for you, Pisces, as we approach tomorrow. Now, looking at what you're dealing with, you do have here a Page of Swords in reverse. So Page of Swords reversed here is a card that could represent that you're no longer hesitant here, okay? With the Page of Swords upright, that could be the energy of hesitation. Maybe for some Pisces, in the past couple days, you could have been nervous to speak up about something. Maybe you were nervous about a conversation. Maybe you were nervous about talking to someone. You were nervous about explaining your truth, whatever the case may be. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like almost like a throat restriction as well as I'm doing this reading. So it does feel like it was like a throat chakra thing where maybe you were having a difficult time communicating. You could have been really worried about a conversation, how a conversation would go, or how to explain your truth to someone you were dealing with. Nonetheless, though, I feel like that worry is coming down in the next 24 hours. You're going to be able to communicate quite clearly towards somebody, and if there's been any sort of fear surrounding it, that fear is dissipating, which is fantastic news. Looking at the outcome, Five of Swords reversed. Five of Swords reversed is a card here that says you're no longer feeling like you're struggling here, especially along the lines of communication. Communication here is going to be absolutely a-okay for your next 24. So Pisces, I like that. Your energy here is shifting, you know? Maybe you were worried about a conversation. Maybe you have a job interview. You were worried about, communicating on that job interview. Maybe you were worried about talking to somebody like a partner, a friend, a lover, whomever. But I feel like these worries are going to dissipate here for sure. And it could have been that moon energy heightening all your feelings and emotions as well. But I definitely see you guys being in a much more better mental place in the next 24 hours, which helps you communicate so much more clearly. And I see your throat chakra being in a better position here too. Okay. So Pisces, I like that. Of course, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, appreciate you tuning in here nonetheless. Thank you so much, Team Pisces. We're going to go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touched base here so far with our fish. Water signs are the first signs that went up today. So we'll do water, earth, fire, and air for today's lineup. We'll be moving into earth signs here shortly. Real quick, want to say hello real fast. What's going on, a Bearfit? How are you? What up? What up? What's going on, Bella? Thanks, Alicia. Appreciate the report. Hey, what's going on, Michaela? Appreciate you coming on in here. Nina, good morning to you as well. Ragni said, hey, Anthony, hope you're having a wonderful start to the day. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm having a kind of like a tired start to the day. Well, it's not even the start to the day. My start started at 4:30 a.m. this morning. So, my partner had a very early morning shift. So I've been up since 4:30 in the morning, and I'm feeling it. After I finish up today's daily, I'm gonna go do Mimi's and go to bed. So I'm definitely down for a nap after today's daily, but either way, I've been having a pretty good day here so far, so thanks for asking. It goes a long way. I really appreciate that. Michaela said, I'm trying to load some V-Bucks onto my son's Fortnite for his birthday. It's only giving a mobile option. Can't figure out how to link his Xbox. This technology is so irritating to me. I can't even remember the last time I purchased something on an Xbox, because for me, PC, computer, it's just chef's kiss, if you will. The last time I played Xbox was probably like when the first Xbox One came out, because 360 was the best console of all time. But unfortunately, I wouldn't know how to help there with the adding V-Bucks on Xbox. I could help you with PC anytime, but yeah, unfortunately I can't. Hopefully you figure it out though. Mercury retrograde approaching, things can become more difficult, especially technology-wise, but I'm sure you'll figure it out for sure. You got this, Michaela. You got it. Alicia said, what's the email again? I'll send you the screenshots of the fake TikTok. It is CancerMoonsTarot@gmail.com, just my normal YouTube name @Gmail. All right, though, guys, like I mentioned, we're going to do water, earth, fire, air. Getting on into the earth signs, let's have a look here at the lovely and amazing Virgo gang. What's poppin'? Messages coming in here for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Virgo in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Virgo, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce. Overall energy for you is going to be the Ace of Cups in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we got a Seven of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with. We got here the Ten of Pence, and looking at the outcome, we have here a Two of Pentacles in the upright position as well. So for your next 24 hours, Ace of Cups in reverse here paired to the Seven of Swords reversed. Kind of getting the feeling here for you, Virgo, you're looking at a situation and you're like, this isn't fulfilling to me. However, though, I note and acknowledge that if I was to keep on trying to make something fulfilling, not only would that be a waste of my time, but however, it wouldn't be fair to myself. It's like, why push myself to try to like something if I just point blank period don't necessarily like something at the end of the day? So I think that you guys are recognizing I shouldn't keep pushing myself if my body, my intuition, if everything is telling me that something isn't for me, something isn't in resonance. So looking at what you're dealing with, Ten of Pentacles, it's like, you know what you want, Virgo. You know why I'm getting a feeling here for Virgo where it's like, you know what you want, but you're not doing it. This may resonate to like one person. If it's not your story, I'm truly sorry, but it's an energy where it's like, you know what you want. And it's like the universe is saying, do it, but for some reason you're not. So it's like you're spending a lot of time investing into things that are not for you, and they're not going to be fulfilling, and they're not going to benefit you. But on the other hand, you know what you want, but is it that you don't believe you can have it? Or is it that you're telling yourself what you want isn't what you should be doing for some sort of reason? There's some sort of blockage happening there, whether it's mental, whether it's environmental. Maybe you're worried about what family would think, what friends would think, but fuck that. It's your life, Virgo. Period. You know what I'm saying? It's your life. So don't worry about what other people are thinking or what their opinions may be. Having a look at the outcome. 2 of Pentacles, weighing in the options. What should I do? Should I do what I want? Or should I do what'll keep everybody else happy? Should I do what I want, or should I do what I think other people would want me to do? You know, this is kind of that energy where I feel like you're not 110% doing what you want for yourself, even though you're being guided and called to it at this time. Okay? Like I mentioned, it may not resonate to any of you. It may resonate to one of you. So if it's not your story, no worries. But yeah, I feel like there's definitely something here, Virgo, that you know you have your eyes on. 10 of Pentacles, something that's stable, wonderful, would make you happy. You know what would bring in happiness here. You know what would fulfill you. But you're spending a lot of time here investing in what doesn't. And I feel like it's hurting you more than helping you. So don't worry here. It shouldn't be up for debate. Your own personal happiness. What you want to do with your life shouldn't be up for debate here at all with the 2 of Pentacles. Don't worry about other people's opinions. Don't worry about society. Don't worry about family. If you know what your 10 of Pentacles is, start going towards it, because I definitely see my Virgo peeps here being called towards what you already know you desire. All right, Virgo? So definitely something to keep in mind. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Appreciate you tuning on in. So we did our water, we did our earth. Let's go ahead and hop on into the fire, baby. Going into our fire signs, we're going to take a look here at the birthday peeps and see what's up here for Team Sagittarius. By the way, Justin, what's up, brother? You said not me getting a notification. YouTube do better or not getting a notification. Sorry to hear about that. Unfortunately, YouTube and their dang notification systems has sucked since 2019 at the end of the day, you know? Either way, though, appreciate you coming in nonetheless, Justin. Thanks for stopping by. What do we got going on here, though, for our Saggies, Team Sagittarius? Wishing you guys a happy birthday and a happy Sagittarius season. I hope it's been going well for all of you so far. What do we got in store here for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac in the next 24. What's going on here for ya? Saggy, overall energy for ya is going to be the 2 of Cups. You could be connecting here with a water sign that'll be like a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio. Taking a look into the current energy, 3 of Wands in reverse, what you're dealing with, Sagittarius, the Empress in the upright, and then having a look here at the outcome, the World in the reverse position. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on. Now, first things first, you do begin here with a 2 of Cups, and you pair that here with a 3 of Wands in reverse as well. It does kind of feel to me like you're in a period of time where you know that you're connected to someone or something, and you're not thinking about anything else. I feel like this is a utmost commitment to something, Sagittarius. For some of you, I do want to throw this out here, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. For some of you, there can be like a proposal happening in the next 24 hours. This could be the energy of somebody asking you to marry them. You know, they don't want any other future with anybody else. 3 of Wands reverse. They want to have kids. They want to grow with you, expand with you. It's all that cute shit, Sagittarius, okay? A lot of cute shit showing up here for your next 24 hours. So, of course, take that if it resonates. If it's not your story, of course, no worries. But there is a potential here for some sort of proposal. Now, I think overall, if you're dealing with love, someone wants you and only you, and you want them and only them. I see like a total commitment showing up here. And I feel like there has been a great amount of growth that's shown up in this connection and relationship between you and this person, to the point where it's like you and this individual in the world together. You're not interested in expanding anywhere else. You want to expand together. So I'm getting the feeling here that maybe you and someone you're connecting with romantically here are like acknowledging your devotion and your commitment to each other in the next 24 hours. And it just shows how strong your relationship truly is. So in a loving way, for those of you dealing with love and romance, this looks fantastic. I think you and your person are just like, yeah, we really fucking love each other. We can't picture a world without each other. We want to keep on growing and expanding. You're creating plans for growth and expansion. It feels lovey-dovey. It feels great. However, in more of a general sense, if this is not about just like, you know, straight up plain love and romance, Two of Cups here and the Three of Wands reverse could be representative of you just being kind of happy where you are, realizing I don't need to change much. You know, I don't need right now to focus on growth and expansion and shifting my life when I feel pretty happy with how much I've grown and where my feet are planted currently. So in a general way for Sagittarians, this message could be saying, I'm good where I'm at. I'm happy, I'm present, I'm comfortable, I've reached a peak state of contentment with my life and the way that things are going. You're not looking for a whole new world or a brand new beginning, but instead, you're happy with the growth you've received and you're ready to chill out for a little bit and enjoy the fruits of your labor. You know, this is the time here where the farmers get to enjoy their harvest. You know, you've planted your seeds, you've planted your crops, you've watered them, you've nurtured them, you've taken care of them, they've blossomed and grown, and you're at a point in time here, Sagittarius, where you just get to enjoy the harvest here, you know, after all that hard work you've put in. So I think something you might be recognizing in your next 24 hours is like, I don't need anything else. Where I'm at, I'm happy, and I'm going to take the time to actually enjoy this rather than to be on grind time and keep pushing and pushing and pushing forward. So this is the time to kind of relax and enjoy the fruits. I like that, guys. Everyone should. You know, I think we're always in a motivated place, or at least a lot of people are always in a motivated place where it's like, okay, well, I've made it this far, but I need to go further, you know? I've made it to one goal, now I need to set another goal. The truth is, guys, is that we're always going to be setting goals for ourselves. So when we complete one goal, there will always be another. But it's okay to take a break in between goals and say, hey, I've made it this far. I should enjoy the fact that I made it here and enjoy the fruits of my labor. Take those breaks, enjoy what you've accomplished, then go back out and grind. You know what I mean? That's some good advice in my opinion. So, of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Sagittarian, though, happy birthday to you. Do enjoy the rest of your day, your season, and have a happy, happy birthday. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we did the water, the earth, the fire. Let's go ahead and hop on into our lovely and amazing air signs, and we're going to check out Team Libra for your next 24. All right, so let's see what's going on here, baby. Message is showing up for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus zodiacs in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for the zodiac sign of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Libra gang, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully all is well. Starting out with the overall energy, we do have here a Five of Cups in reverse. Looking at the current energy, Two of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with, Libras, we got a Seven of Wands in reverse. And then taking a look here at the outcome, the Tower in the reverse position coming up here for you too. So your next 24 hours, Libs, we got here a Five of Cups reverse, we got a Two of Swords reverse. It kind of feels like you're choosing right now to like 110% let go of something, release something is what I'm seeing for you. Typically with the Five of Cups reverse, it's representative of moving on. So you're making a final decision here to move forward and not look back. Looking at what you're dealing with, Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like somebody here tore down their walls for the first time in forever, but it's not in a way that you would think. You know, naturally we think about people tearing down their walls, and, you know, when you see what's behind those walls, it's vulnerable, it's gentle, it's kind, it's loving. But I think you're seeing that after you tore down the walls of somebody's facade, what was beneath the surface wasn't something that was all that pretty. Does that make sense, Libra? It's kind of like you're seeing somebody for who they truly are in the next 24 hours. And immediately when you see that, that's the green light. It's time to go. It's time to move on. There is no grief here. There is no crying over this person or being upset. I've seen them for who they are. I know this is not what I want, and I need to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So with that being said here, looking at the outcome here, Team Libra, we do have here the Tower in reverse. Tower reversed here says, I'm acknowledging it's time to avoid this person and this situation as it's not in resonance with me. So that's what I'm feeling here for you. Of course, do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but shout out Team Libra, and thanks for tuning in here nonetheless. Let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Now, real quick, guys, before we continue, the Mercury retrograde has already begun as my second camera decided to turn off. So give me a moment or so. I'm going to see if I can power this back on, and hopefully we can still use it during the live stream. I know the battery isn't dead. It's plugged into the power source. So let me go ahead and investigate honestly, almost every Mercury retrograde, my overhead cam, for some reason, will bug out and glitch out. So give me about a moment. Let me just check here real fast and see if I can finagle this. Hang on. Let's see if we'll get it to turn on. Yeah, the light's there, right? Let's see. Hello, hello. It may or may not turn back on. Oh, there we go. Hey! Nice. All right, let me make sure this is plugged in. Oh, this actually wasn't plugged in all the way. That kind of makes sense. It looked like the USB was plugged in fully, too. Okay, that looked like it came loose. I think that might have been the issue, hopefully, so we'll see. But anyways, guys, let me put this back. There we go. Okay. Anyways, we finished up our first batch of signs and had a little bit of a minor technical inconvenience, but either way, we finished up our first batch. Appreciate everybody who's been here so far today, and I hope you're enjoying your daily. What's going on, Wendy? How are you? You said, hey, hi, be well, LOL. Thank you. I appreciate that. Likewise to you. CG said, yeah, YouTube sucks with live stream notifications. I'm not sure in general, just like whatever went wrong over the past couple years with notifications. I think that maybe YouTube themselves have gotten so many complaints because they used to be so spot on. Like every person I had notifications for, I used to never miss a single notification, but I guess that it might have like annoyed so many people who were subscribers that they kind of pulled back on it, you know? And I guess for them it works out better. I'm not sure, you know? But Wendy said, LOL, this retro isn't getting any better. Isn't getting the better of me this time. LOL, yep, electronics. Yeah, it's always the electronics, huh? You never know, though, man. Mercury retrograde's fun, though. It's an intense time, but you just got to have fun with it. You got to have that kind of outlook, you know? Can't wait for Gemini not having any luck in love for many centuries. I'm sorry to hear that. One thing I'd like to say always about love is that it's not about luck, first of all, because at the end of the day, luck is something that I believe you make your own luck. But when it comes to love, if there's anything I learned, when you try to find it and you chase it and you look for love, it feels like it never comes. But every time you stop trying to find love is almost exactly when the person shows up. It's like you always find a relationship or get into a relationship when you least expect it or when you were never looking for it in the first place. What I learned on my journey, though, especially about love and attracting people and attracting love, is that a lot of it starts with how you feel about yourself. Like, you have to love yourself whole and completely, right? You have to love yourself to the best of your ability. Love yourself like you would like to be loved by somebody else. When you love yourself in the way you want to be loved, you can then therefore attract that same love in your life. So I learned learning to love myself first is what helped me attract so much love outside of myself as well, because at the end of the day, the other people's love that is coming towards me is a reflection of the love that I have for myself. So it was something that I personally learned really, really helps out, especially in attracting people too, you know? V said, that's true. That's how I found my best friend. Love that for you. That's awesome. Michaela said F in Mercury retrograde. Yeah, I got texts today of like some people that were just like, yo, is Mercury in retrograde? I'm like, yeah, it's about to be there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, are we still in pre-shadow? I could have sworn the 16th is when it starts, but it might have started already, if I'm not mistaken. If we're not in pre-shadow, we're in full-blown retrograde. I just haven't kept up with the dates in the slightest. Sorry to hear that, Wendy, but I like what you said there. You're better now and you're taking it as it comes. It's the best way to do it, you know? You got to take life one day and one step at a time. We can never overwhelm ourselves because it's the last thing that's going to help you is overwhelming yourself. And also, you only have the present, you know? You don't have the past. You don't have the future. You only have right now. So take it one day and one step at a time, you know? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that compliment. Thank you so much. It means a lot. All right, though, guys, without a further ado, let's go ahead over here and continue. We're going to get back into the water signs first, as it is water, earth, fire, and air today. So going back to water, we did Pisces already. Let's do the Scorpio. We're going to see what's going on with our Scorpio gang, okay? What do we got popping for your next 24 hours? Messages coming in here for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Scorpio in the next 24 hours? What's going on here for you? All right, Team Scorps, we're going to have ourselves about 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's going on with you, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Starting out with the overall energy, we do have here a 6 of Pentacles. You could be dealing with potentially an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look at the current energy, 10 of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with here, Scorpio, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and having a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the 4 Swords in the upright position as well. So let's take a look here and see what's up. Now, you do start out here with the 6 of Pens. You also have a 10 of Swords in reverse. I almost want to say for you, Scorpio, you're kind of on the same page with somebody where things feel like it's in limbo, right? 10 of Swords reverse is like, well, things aren't kind of quite over, but at the same time, they're not really well put together. You know, if we're talking about being in the energy of limbo in a relationship, you and the person you're dealing with are not quite broken up, but you're also not quite together. It's kind of an awkward period of time where you don't really know what's going on. Are we going to be together? Are we not? Do I want to keep working this job? Do I not want to keep working this job? So like you're in limbo, meaning you're trying to figure it out. Like you're trying to figure out if this is something you want to continue to do. Whether that happens to be a relationship with a friend, lover, or whether it happens to be something career-wise or a decision, you're trying to get things figured out for your next 24. Having a look at what you're dealing with, 2 of Pentacles reverse tells me you're coming to a conclusion, which is good. If it was the 2 of Pentacles upright, you'd still be juggling a decision, but considering it's in the reverse, 2 of Pents reversed here is representative that a conclusion is coming in. So Scorpios, I think you guys will be coming to a conclusion in the next 24 hours about a situation that's been up in the air, and I actually think the conclusion, looking at the outcome for Swords, is more than likely that you're going to walk away from whatever's been up in the air in your life, whether that's a relationship, a job, or some sort of choice and decision. You seem to be walking away from it as you've gotten the confirmation that maybe this is no longer for you. Now, of course, anytime we walk away from something, we're always walking towards something, right? Whenever one door closes, another door opens. So there is going to be some sort of new beginning, I feel, coming into play here for Scorpios. I'm not sure what walk of life it may be, whether we're talking about the area of love, of friendship, of career, of personal decisions, and maybe who you are personally could be changing too. But I see that you guys here are leaving behind something that doesn't really fit the picture anymore, I think, in your life, and there will be new beginnings coming into play here for you. Very broad and general message, but take that if it resonates, Scorps. Of course, leave it if it doesn't, but I appreciate you coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, baby. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touched base here, everybody, with our water, hopping on into our earth signs. Let's have a look here at Taurus and see what's popping for the bull gang, okay? What do we got showing up here for our zodiac signs of Taurus, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going on here for you? Message is coming in here for Team Taurus for your next day ahead. What's going on here, baby? Team Bull Gang, last shuffle incoming, and we'll see what's going on here, guys. Overall energy, we got a Knight of Pentacles. You could be connecting with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Taking a look here into the current energy, Knight of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with, Taurus, the Temperance, and having a look here at the outcome, Team Bull Gang, is going to be the Strength in the upright position. So Taurians, your next 24. Knight of Pentacles here, Knight of Swords in reverse. I think that you've been dealing with a consistently inconsistent communication. Now, that's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? But at the end of the day, there has been a big consistency in a lack of communication between you and somebody else. I feel like looking at what you're dealing with, Temperance, you're kind of okay with this. I feel like you've been fine not talking to somebody. You've been fine having them at a distance from you. Looking at the outcome, Strength in the upright position, it does feel to me like you've actually had more time to kind of enjoy yourself, the more distance that's been incorporated between you and whoever this is. You know, we have here this woman who's kind of happily, you know, cuddling her lion. She seems relaxed. She seems to be living her best life. And I almost kind of feel like intuitively for you, Taurus, that's how you're showing up here. It's like, yeah, you know, me and this person for a while haven't chatted, we haven't talked, but it's kind of been a pleasant experience. So, you know, of course, if that's what resonates, cool. If not, no worries. But I think that that's where you're at. It's like, it feels like it's been a pretty big pleasant experience here, just not being around this specific person. It could not, you know, it could be somebody else or something else if it's not a person. It could be like, I've been on vacation from work and it's been a pleasant surprise not working, you know? Or it could be that you've taken a vacation from some sort of project or some sort of hobby and it's been fantastic for you. It doesn't have to be, you know, a tangible person or a relationship. Could be something different. But I think you are in that energy in the next 24 hours where you're recognizing, I don't know, like it's been consistent so far that there's been no communication, no talking, no interactions. I think I could be okay with this almost like full time. Like I could be okay with this if it remains this way. That type of thing is what I'm seeing show up for you. So, of course, take that if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But Taurus, I appreciate you coming out here so much nonetheless, okay? Have a great rest of your day and have a good day tomorrow. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we have finished up our second, or not our second batch up, but we finished up our Taurus. We also finished up our lovely and amazing water signs too. So water and earth is done. Let's go ahead and move to fire here shortly, okay? Before we go ahead and move forward though, Between Two Worlds said, research law of attraction and Satanism. Please watch the videos on this. It's all linked to satanic books that are linked to ancient history. Now, from your retrospect, I wonder, this is me just genuinely being curious, I haven't personally seen the link between the two of them, but when you say that they're linked together, are you looking at law of attraction in a negative what's the word I'm looking for here? Perception? Or are you saying that you're almost looking at Satanism and law of attraction together in a lighter perception? Like, I wonder what your perception is about the two. So definitely let me know what you think. I'm not sure how you feel about it. But yeah, let me know. Anyways, moving forward, we did touch base here already with our lovely and amazing earth signs, water signs. Let's get into fire and see what's going on. Oh, okay, here we go. Sorry, let me answer this question. So Between Two Worlds personal said, I was led to the devil. Okay. So this is your personal experience, which is okay. That is fine. But I will say, and I know you said that you followed it for 5 to 6 years. That's okay. But for me personally, I don't see the correlation between the two. And actually, I know that I might get some shit for this. I might get some shit for this for some people. But when you look in the religion of Satanism, it's not actually that bad. And some people might be mad at me for saying that. And I'm not saying I support the devil. I'm not saying I support Lucifer or anything of that nature. But when you look in, and I'm not talking Illuminati Satanism. I'm talking about people that like practice. A lot of it is just about giving a shit for humanity. Does that make sense, y'all? Like a lot of it is about giving a shit for humanity. Like I noticed that most of the things in Satanism are just about being a good person, caring for your neighbor, that kind of retrospect. I don't know. I might get shit for it, I might not. Either way, that's my personal opinion about it though. I've never actually seen anything really super duper negative about Satanism when they look at it as a religion, other than being portrayed in Christianity as something being horrible. I don't know. Maybe you guys have different opinions from it, but I like talking about stuff like this too, guys. I'm open to opinions. I'm open to people having completely different retrospects. So if you look at something one way, you're more than welcome to look at it any way that you like. But to go back to the main argument though about law of attraction and Satanism combined, I don't see the correlation or the link between the two personally. So for me, that I don't resonate with, you know? Yeah, it really all does come down to belief. It really does. That's why I always say I don't identify with any sort of religion. I believe in a God. I believe in the universe. And kind of like my own main perception of what I believe as the universe or as God is what I tend to follow. I guess it's not something that's an actual formatted religion. For me, I believe more in spirituality, right? So everybody has their own differences. Zephyr said, I've known several Satanists. They're not as bad as they're made out to be in the media. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I know that some people might give me shit for that, but it's like, it's not how it's portrayed in the Christianity type of way or the Catholicism type of way. Like I grew up a Roman Catholic, and if a person was a Satanist sitting right next to me, I'm not going to feel uncomfortable about it because they're not even worshiping they're not worshiping actually Satan. Like Satanists are worshiping human values. caring for each other. Most of the time, the way that, and I wish I could describe this better because I feel like I'm not, but they're not describing anything inherently negative or inherently evil. It's all kind of just about humanitarianism, if I said that word correctly at the end of the day, which is very interesting, you know? I mean, I've seen the stuff from Doreen Virtue, Between Two Worlds. I've seen that stuff, and she was big in the spiritual, or the New Age community, as a lot of people call it. And I did see her reaction to things, how she ended up going back towards her own personal faith as well. And it was very interesting to watch, but it wasn't something that I was, if you will, personally resonating with it, you know? So you're welcome to follow what you believe. You're welcome to follow what you resonate with. But at the end of the day, in terms of preaching and stuff like that, you have the right to do it. But always just remember, too, people have the right to not resonate with it as well. Okay? So do keep that in mind. Either way, though, guys, I'm going to keep it moving forward. We had a long conversation. My point is, though, I support people believing whatever the fuck they want to believe, whatever they resonate with, whatever they enjoy. And I love you for you and whatever you practice. I just don't really give a shit. I have no issues with people doing them. Period. All right, though, let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we're going to get back into it. We did start out, like I mentioned previously, with the water signs. So we did the water, we did the earth. We're getting into the fire, Sagittarius. I said happy birthday. You guys are done for the day. Let's have a look here at Leo. Let's see what's going on here for our Lion Gang coming into your next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for Leo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got showing up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What is going on here for ya? We're going to take a look at two more shuffles, and we'll see what's popping here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Lion Gang, overall energy for you is going to be a Sun in reverse. You might be dealing with a Leo, a fellow Leo here for a few of you. Taking a look at the current energy, Ace of Cups in the upright, what it is you're dealing with, Emperor card in the upright. Taking a look here at the outcome, Ten of Cups in the upright position as well. So let's have a look here at this energy and see what's up. Lions, you got here a Sun in reverse, so you could be in a period of time where you might not particularly be happy about something. Looking at the current energy, though, Ace of Cups. So you could be unhappy with somebody you love, but it's not going to make you love them any less in the next 24 hours is something that I'm seeing. But it does feel, looking at who you're dealing with, a little bit of a controlling or maybe possibly a demanding energy coming out of this Emperor for the next 24 hours is something I'm picking up on. This could be a friend, a family member, a lover. This could be whoever you're dealing with at this time. But I feel like somebody's showing up in an energy where they're a little bit demanding or controlling, and it's like, that's not making me happy, right? Looking at the Sun reversed here, you're not happy with how they're showing up. So looking at the outcome here being the Ten of Cups here for you, Leo, I think that the way you're responding and reacting to this in the next 24 hours is, at the end of the day, I love you. And if you're supposed to love me as well, and if you do love me as well, this is not the kind of behavior that we're going to continue to incorporate. This is not the kind of behavior we're going to allow to continue to go on. So I feel like you're having a conversation with somebody in a way that's loving and caring, but you're allowing them to know that you're not okay with feeling restricted. I'm not sure if you're dealing with a romantic partner here who maybe made you feel a little bit restricted, or like they kind of came off as like, you know, you should follow my lead or I'm the boss type of energy. I'm not sure as well if this is actually a physical boss, like this could be within the workspace, but someone here made you feel like there was a limitation or a restriction, and it's like you need to follow through with what they're asking. There was a bit of a demanding or controlling energy, and you care for whoever this person is, but you're going to end up saying it in a loving way of like, I need you to know that's not what's going to happen here, right? Because for two people who love each other, they don't demand, right? They don't bring forth control. They bring forth trust. They bring forth love. They allow each other to have their own sovereignty, but at the same time, come together in togetherness. So this is going to be a conversation or that will be taking place in your next 24 hours between you and whomever this person is. You're going to be relaying that it's not okay, but you're going to be relaying it in a loving way, is something that I'm feeling for you. So very interesting. You know, definitely take it if it tends to resonate to you. Leave it if it doesn't here, Team Leo, but I appreciate you coming out here nonetheless. So thanks for stopping on by. I do feel like there will be resolvement though. So if that's your choice, or not if that's your choice, if that's what happens, cool. But at the end of the day here, you will be having a conversation for sure, because you don't like the behavior showing up here, especially if somebody here is being a bit controlling or a bit demanding for your next 24 hours. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Take it if it resonates here, Team Leo, and leave it if it doesn't. So we have touched base here so far, guys, with our fire signs. We've also touched base with our water and our earth. We're going to go ahead now and jump on into our air signs. So for air signs, we already talked to the Libra. Let's have a chat here at Team Gemini and see what's going on. Gemini, I do want to mention your December 2023 tarot reading is already available on the channel. If you haven't checked it out already, feel free to watch your monthly check-in. All right, what's going on for the Geminis? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for Gemini? In the next 24 hours, what is up here for you? All right, my Geminis, we're getting ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here, baby. Hopefully all is well. Overall energy for you is going to be the Page of Wands. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the King of Pentacles. What it is you're dealing with, we got here the Nine of Wands, and then looking at the outcome for the Gemini gang is going to be the Three of Wands in the reverse position. So let's see what's up here for our gems. You start out here with the Page of Wands, and you also move this Page of Wands into a King of Pentacles energy. So it almost kind of feels to me like something went from an interest to like a real thing, which is cool. I like this a lot here for you, Gemini. Page of Wands, something went from an idea to a business. Something went from an idea to something real, you know? So I feel like you're bringing something in here, which is amazing. So looking into your next 24 hours, Page of Wands here, King of Pents here, you know, it feels like you're jumping into creating something quite positive and quite stable in your life. Now, looking at what you're dealing with, Nine of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this is a great transition we're seeing, because Nine of Wands is typically an energy that represents feeling very nervous, feeling very pushed back, and the current energy being the Page of Wands is about being out there, right? So this is kind of like introvert versus extrovert. You're kind of moving out of an introverted energy and becoming very extroverted in your next 24 hours about some sort of idea. You know, maybe you have felt very nervous to start your own business, Gemini, but there comes inspiration in the next 24 hours, which brings forth this motivation to get started. Maybe you felt very nervous about asking somebody out that you like, or making some sort of personal move. I don't know what that case may be, like starting a YouTube channel. Maybe it made you nervous to be on camera, but you get this urge in the next 24 where you feel motivated and inspired and you do it anyways. So I feel like it's going to be a day where if you've been nervous to do something, fearful to do something, if you've been incredibly held back, you're going to start to see something come to life here, and you're going to find yourself being quite comfortable with it. It's like the nerves are getting melted and shaken away, and it's very powerful. So Geminis, you're looking at a very powerful energy in the next 24 hours. Looking at the outcome here, Three of Wands reverse, it's like in the past, I've missed out on opportunities because I didn't shoot my shot, because I was way too nervous to shoot my shot. But at the end of the day, Gemini, you miss 99% of the shots you don't take in life. Therefore, fuck that. I'm done being nervous over here with this Nine of Wands. I'm done holding myself back from what I know I can accomplish. And if I have an interest in something, I'm going to go make it fucking happen. Period. I like that, Gemini. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Of course, take that if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But I love that for you, you know? This was me all my life. This was me all my life. Nervous Nelly, too scared to start something, too scared to speak my truth, too scared to have an opinion, too scared to do what the hell I wanted. I held myself back from every opportunity. But one day, Page of Wands, I acted on my interests, and I realized it's actually not that uncomfortable. It's actually not as bad as you think it is. Also, guys, by the way, just to throw this out there, word to the wise, with anything that you are uncomfortable doing, the more you do what scares you, the less scary it becomes. The more uncomfortable you are with something, the more comfortable you become. So don't be afraid to face fears as, what's the word that I'm looking for here? Cliche. There you go, as that sounds. Don't be afraid to face fears, because facing fears is actually what helps you overcome them. And the more that you do it with consistency, that fear is going to be completely eliminated, and you're going to find your comfort spot in whatever that is, okay? So don't be afraid to shoot shots in life, guys. Let's keep it popping, pushing, And moving forward, shout out to you, Team Gemini. Really, really appreciate you. All right. All right, baby. So with that all being said, we have finished up, everybody, our second batch of zodiacs for the daily read. We'll be hopping on into our last and final batch here shortly. So do stay tuned. If you are having fun here so far and enjoying the daily, feel free to drop a like, everybody. Of course, if you're new, feel free to subscribe. I'd be happy to have you and welcome you here into the Soul family if you'd like to be a part of it. Thank you, though, guys, for all of you being here so far. Love that for you, Wendy. Absolutely do. Zephyr said facts. For sure, for sure. You're welcome, Lila. Appreciate you stopping on by. Nona J said, I've been actually planning on opening an online business. Wow, that's awesome. Love to hear that for you. Yeah. Do it, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, of course, you know, take the time to go over the logistics, figure things out, figure out how it works. Like when it comes towards the number one thing is you don't always have to have all the logistics figured out before you start something. The key is to get started and you can learn along the way. I remember when I started my business, I had no idea what the hell I was doing, you know? So I had no idea what the business world was like, what taxes were about. Surely I learned about taxes my first year, huh? But either way, there was tons of stuff I needed to learn, but it was more of a process of I just needed to get started, right? So once you get started with something, you can figure it out along the way. You can learn along the way. And that's what's so awesome about experience, because experience is literally the greatest teacher. So for anybody who wants to start something or wants something, just get started. You will learn along the way because experience is what will teach you. You know, you can't learn without being 100% in there to have the experience in the first place. So that's why I urge people, yo, you want to start a business? Do it. You'll figure it out. You will. You want to, you know, start a YouTube channel and you have no idea how to be, you know, on YouTube or on camera, start it. Make a bunch of videos on your iPhone or your Android or whatever, your camcorder. You'll figure it out. You'll figure out how to edit or how to make a nice thumbnail or, you know, how to, you know, properly, if you don't feel like you have the best, like, you know, communication skills, you'll learn along the way. I mean, dude, I used to never know how to talk. I used to be a super shy and super nervous person. Like, I used to never talk in class. I would never raise my hand. I hated presentations, but I had to come out of my shell and figure it out, you know? It was not something that was natural to me to feel comfortable talking to thousands of people on a daily basis. That was something that was learned. So you will always learn things along the way, you know? You always will. Lila said, I started doing tarot on my YouTube and on my TikTok, but I quit for a while. Maybe I'll do that again. Here's what I want to ask you about that. You quit. That's okay for whatever reasonings it may be, but ask yourself why you did quit. That's the key there, because you have to ask, was it a passion? Was it what you wanted to do? Or was it something that could lead you to what you wanted? Because, for example, right, there will be tons, like and I'm not naming names, I'm not calling people out, I'm not being an a-hole, but there's tons of people that have created tarot channels when tarot was trendy. And they did it for one reason only. Not because they love tarot, not because they love helping people, but because maybe they were looking for some sort of energy from people. They were looking for an audience, and then they can direct that audience to what they really wanted in their lives. Now, I'm not saying that's you, Lila, or at the end of the day, but in general, you have to ask yourself, what's the reasoning why you got started, and what's the reasoning why you quit? Because if it is really for you, you'll probably feel more motivated to go for it, have fun, work with it. But if it's not what's actually meeting your goal, you have to ask yourself, what is your goal, and what do you really want to do instead? That's the key right there, you know? So I do want to throw that out there for you. Lila said, I'm not sure about all the extra you just said, but I'm trying. Understandably so, Lila. Understandably slow. But you have to ask yourself, like, what is it that made me quit in the first place? Because when you figure that out, you'll figure out, like, how to go forward with that too, right? That's definitely something that helps out. Wendy said, I have the best voice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But yeah, I mean, if you want to get back into it, get back into it. But, you know, that's what I learned in a lot of, like, the things that I went through in my life. I had to ask myself why I quit something. And once I figured out that answer, you know, I figured out what I really wanted at the end of the day too, you know? So definitely something to look into. Appreciate that though too, by the way. Wendy, you said I have the best voice. Thanks. Yeah, it's interesting. I've had like a lot of people tell me they're like, I'm a fan of your voice. And then I've had a decent amount of people tell me I'm not a fan of your voice either. And then a lot of people ask me if I was like a weatherman or something, which I can totally understand why, by the way. So when people ask me, they're like, dude, did you ever like do the weather or like sportscasting? Because I know I can have a very, very quick-witted, like I can talk super fast and just go, go, go. And I'm sure sometimes it sounds like I'm doing the fucking news here when I'm checking in for the daily reading. So no, I was never a news anchor, but glad that, you know, some peeps enjoy it either way. You know, you said you love tarot and you love helping people, but you don't like the naysayers that are disrespectful. Understandably so. So I think that maybe what might have made you feel like you needed to draw back or pull back could have been the pushback from some people, right? But that's what's going to come along with everything. You know, I have the most amazing soul family, but I also have like, you know, the craziest haters, you know, in any kind of niche or anything that you're going to do, you're going to have people who dislike what you do, and the naysayers are going to show up and they're going to, you know, create conflict or try to get a rise out of you. But that's when you just have to focus on the security within yourself, you know? You said, I love tarot, I love helping people, I just don't like the disrespectful or the hurtful. 100% understood. But that's when you focus on just finding that full security within yourself, and you learn to say, yo, to the naysayers, fuck them, who cares, right? Like, I've gotten to a point, where I've learned that anybody can say anything to me and I'm just not going to give a shit if it's not something nice to say. And that takes a while, by the way. That's not an overnight process. That's not something that's going to come instantaneously. But after going through so much of that for a good period of my life, it's like I learned that I don't have to choose to resonate with what anyone says. Period, you know? So if they don't like it, or if they don't like me, or if they have something bad to say, okay, I don't have to choose to believe, you know, that I am what you say I am. Period, right? So give yourself time on your journey. I think you'll learn to not give too much of a shit about those naysayers, you know? And truly, do they really know you? No, they don't know who the hell you are, Lila. Period, right? So definitely keep that in mind. All right, guys, give me about a moment or so. We're going to hop back into it shortly. Lila said, you do have an amazing voice. That's why I really don't understand why you can't just do radio. You would be OMG. Michaela said, nighttime radio, quiet storm vibe. Well, first and foremost, I've never seen any opportunities to get into radio or anything like that. I think that'd be cool, but I've never really seen an opportunity manifest itself for me or anything like that. So, you know, we're here. But who knows? I mean, if a radio station was like, yo, you want to get on a show? Sure. Just not the morning show, because I don't know if I'll have the energy. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, definitely something to keep in mind one day if it manifests. You bet I'm a good singer? Not really. Maybe with a little bit of auto-tune. You're welcome, Lila, for sure. You're welcome. And everything in due time will help you out, you know? All right, though, guys. Let's get back into it. Let's see what's going on. Sandry said, stay away from those haters. Listen, let the haters in. Is what it is. You can go to sleep by the sound of my voice. I wish I could lullaby myself to sleep. That's, I think, the struggle of being a Cancer, though. We don't get much sleep. Maybe like a bedtime lullaby. You guys feel that way? Do I put everybody to sleep? I don't know if I want to do that. Anyways, though, let's keep it moving forward. Let's see what's up. So we're going to hop back into our water. For the water signs, we touched base with Pisces, Scorpio. Let's look at the Cancer and see what's going on for you beautiful peeps. What do we got showing up here for Cancer, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Cancer in the next 24 hours? What is going on here for ya? All right, Cancerian, the last shuffle's incoming, and we'll go ahead and get it popping. Overall energy for you is going to be the Knight of Swords in reverse. You might be connecting with the air sign like a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. For the current energy, we have here the Moon card coming up for you. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Magician in the reverse position. So let's have a look and see what's up for you guys at this time. You got a Knight of Swords reverse, so there is potentially either no action being taken on Cancer's side, or this could be about no communication coming in for you as well. But Knight of Swords reversed here, Moon card here. Yeah, I think you're not acting on emotion, honestly, is what it looks like for the next 24 hours. You're kind of choosing to drop a situation is what it feels like. Looking at what you're dealing with here, Cancer, Four of Pence reversed, you're dropping a situation, you're letting it go. You're not choosing to engage or to tap into something emotionally. You're kind of holding down the fort. Looking at the outcome, Magician reversed. I'm not going to show up in energy that I don't truly resonate with. This kind of goes back to what I was just talking about during the break period, guys, where I was saying how at the end of the day, we always have the power to choose to resonate with what we want. So, let's say, for example, somebody here is trying to, get at you. They're trying to make you feel something emotionally. Maybe they're trying to make you feel sad. They're trying to make you feel angry. Somebody here's pushing your buttons, right? We can allow them to do that, or we can recognize, I don't need to give them the power because I can choose to literally not give people the power. And that's what you're seeing here, Cancer. And that's what's showing up in your energy. I'm not giving somebody the power to emotionally affect me when I recognize it's a choice whether or not to resonate with what they're saying. Somebody can sit there and tell me that I have purple hair. Now, by the way, guys, you're not looking at my hair right now, but it sure ain't purple, okay? But if I told you right now, I have purple hair, okay? Or if one of you guys commented, Ant, I hate your purple hair, would I really give a shit? Why? Because I don't have purple hair. Why would I care? If I had purple hair and somebody said, I hate your purple hair, maybe I'd feel some way about it. Maybe I'd say, man, I don't know, should I dye it blonde? But at the end of the day, I don't have purple hair. Why does it matter? Start looking at it in the lens of people telling you shit that does not matter or resonate with you. Because at the end of the day, you can choose to resonate with them or not. So look at it as purple hair, right? At the end of the day, somebody says, hey, I don't like you. I don't need to be liked, That's really where we get down to. So Cancers, I feel like for your next 24 hours, it's embracing the power of not giving a fuck, for sure. But it's also embracing the power of choice. It's like, I can allow people to get at me emotionally, or I can choose to recognize what they're saying just doesn't resonate with who I truly am. Just like you don't have purple hair, Cancer. There might be one Cancerian who's watching who's going to comment later, hey, Ant, I actually do have purple hair. Sorry, I'm not referencing you. Unfortunately, I don't mean to hurt you about the purple hair thing. I'm not, getting at people with purple hair. Either way, that's the point though, right, Cancer? So people don't need to affect you if you don't choose to resonate with what they're saying, People also don't really know you. You are the person who knows yourself. Okay? I love that, guys. I really do. So you're in a good energy. You're not showing up to somebody's BS in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancer? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out to my Cancer gang. Thanks for coming on in. All right? All right, guys. Water signs are done. We're hopping into our earth signs, and we're going to see what's popping here for the lovely and amazing Capricorn. Let's see what's up here, Team Cappy. What do we got going on here for Capricorn, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for our Capricorn in the next 24 hours? What's going on here for you? Team Capricorn, we're having a look here at about one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Starting out with the overall energy, Nine of Wands in reverse. Looking at the current energy, Emperor in the upright, what it is you're dealing with. Ace of Swords in reverse. Looking at the outcome, Six of Swords in the upright position too. So let's get it popping and see what's up. I feel for Capricorns, you are definitely becoming a lot more open about something in your next 24 hours. I think it's because you feel like you're more in a place of control. Capricorn, you're able to speak your truth because you feel like you're in your power, but there was a time where maybe you didn't feel that way. Okay? Maybe you didn't feel as it was an easy thing to speak your truth or to talk about how you felt because you could have been dealing with a very limited or a very restricting environment. But the difference about your next 24 hours is that you're breaking free from that very restricting or limited environment. Yeah, looking at what you're dealing with, Ace of Swords reversed. This is about having to confront, I guess, a lot of the things that maybe you felt like you've needed to push away for quite some time. You know what I'm seeing for Capricorns? I'm seeing a massive purging session coming in the next 24 hours. But the reason why there's so much to purge is because you've dealt with an environment that's restricted you from speaking your truth and validating your feelings and emotions for so long that they've been so buried beneath such deep layers that now, especially with Mercury being in retrograde, and now that you're free from that environment, you're at a point where all these things that weren't dealt with are coming to the surface. So you're seeing these emotions that were buried resurfacing here in the next 24 hours. And it's not an easy thing to go through when all these emotions are resurfacing. However, this is the key to setting you free from holding on to all that weight, right? How do we remove ourselves from the heavy energies we've dealt with? We need to feel to heal. So when we let them actually come up, when we don't push away our emotions, when we don't push away our feelings, but we let them come up and we let our body naturally process them, this is how we let go. This is how we release. This is how the heavy energy starts to dissipate and fade, and we become lighter. So I think a lot of you are going to be moving forward from quite a lot of stuff in your next 24 hours as things that have been so beneath the surface are finally starting to surface for you. And I think, once again, the reason why they were buried so beneath the surface, you know, for quite some time was probably because you were in an environment where you couldn't express how you were feeling. So you've learned to bury and repress rather than to express, but that was at the cost of somebody who made you feel like you couldn't express yourself. And I'm sorry if any of you had to go through that kind of energy in that situation with somebody, because that's not first and foremost fair to you, but that's also a very difficult situation to go through. So Capricorns that have been feeling that way, that have gone through this experience, I hope you're doing so much better now. And look at your next 24 hours as a positive, because it's a day where we're letting go of a lot of shit. Sure, it may be emotional, but guys, afterwards, the emotions are all worth the payoff, because we get to make it rain. We get to release all these feelings and this heavy energy and just let the hell go and recognize, well, shit, I'm not in that crappy environment anymore. I feel free as a bird. I feel good. And it was nice to let it all go, because you've held on to it for so long. So take that if it resonates. That'll probably resonate with a very select few amount of Capricorns. If it's not your story, no worries. But happy to see you in a bit of a lighter space, a much more lighter space at that. Okay? Sending you my love, guys. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have officially finished up all of our earth, all of our water. Let's get into the fire, guys. Going into fire signs, we're going to see what's popping here for Team Ram Fam for your next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for our zodiac signs of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus? In the next 24 hours, what do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Aries in the next 24 hours? What is going up here for ya? Appreciate that, by the way, Lila. You said wanted to help, and mad respect for y'all moderators. Mad respect for you, too. Thanks for keeping up with the signs today. It really means a lot. Thank you for putting in that extra. Seriously, I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, Aries, let's get one more shuffle, and we're going to see what's up here for our Ram Fam in the next 24. Starting out with the overall energy, Six of Pentacles in reverse, looking at the current energy. We got here the Strength in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with. We got a Four of Cups. Looking at the outcome for you is going to be the the Magician in the reverse position. Okay. Team Ram Fam, what's poppin', baby? Six of Pentacles reversed here, Strength reversed here. It does kind of feel to me like you're not in resonance with something or someone at this time. Looking at what you're dealing with, Four of Cups, that's a pretty clear and concise answer of not being in resonance with something. Four of Cups is like you're pushing away an offer, or you're pushing away what somebody here is proposing. Like you don't feel like you're resonating with what you're getting here. So I think also Six of Pentacles reverse being a card that represents like a lack of equal give and take. The reason why you're kind of not allowing somebody into your energetic circle is due to the nature of knowing you're not getting what your value is. You're not getting your worthiness, your deservingness. This could be a job possibly not providing the value, aka the money that you know you deserve. Maybe they're giving you a really crappy pay wage and you're like, sorry, I know I deserve so much more than that. So you can talk to the hand till you're going to pay me a fair wage and what I deserve. You could be, responding this way to a relationship, whether it's romantic or not. But I feel like you're in a space, Aries, in the next 24 hours where it's like, I know what I deserve. I know what I'm worthy of. And if that's not being met, if I'm dealing with a lack of what I'm worthy and deserving of, I'm not going to sit here and settle for less. Like that's not what's going to happen as a Ram Fam member. Looking at the outcome, Magician reversed, it's like I'll be in the shadows until you surface up in here with an actual equal give and take proposal. Until you surface here with something that's going to give me what I'm worthy and deserving of, don't even bother wasting my time. Don't knock on my door. Don't call me. I'm going to be doing my thing. Okay? Excuse me, Aries. That's basically the energy that I'm seeing you guys coming in, you know, in your next 24 hours. It's like, if you're not going to be willing to give me what I'm worthy and deserving of, I'm not going to be here showing up, okay? Understandably so. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out Team Aries. Thank you guys so much for tuning on in, okay? We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have officially, I almost said officially again. We have officially finished up our lovely fire. We've done our water, and we've done our earth. We're going to be moving on into our last sign here shortly, guys, which is going to be Team Aquarius, okay? So give me one moment, though, guys. I do want to take some time real quick to just sip some water as my throat's getting a little bit scratchy. Done a ton of readings today, so my voice needs time to rest after today's daily. Hey, Gloria. You said, thanks, Anthony, for the Gemini reading. Yes, you're so welcome. Thank you for tuning in. It really means a lot. Lila said, I absolutely love you guys so much. And we absolutely love you so much too, Lila. Thank you for being such an awesome member of the community. I'm always showing up with so much love and so much support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Accurate for you, Joe. Love to hear that for you. Really, really happy to resonate with you, man. You're welcome, Kevin. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, guys. I think that's probably as best as my throat's going to feel right now until I actually rest my voice. So let's get into Aquarius. Let's see what's happening here, man. One more sign. I'm going to push through. What do we got showing up here for Aquarius, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Thank you, Elias. Appreciate that. What do we got showing up here for Team Aqua? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aquarius, baby. Let's see what's up for our Aqua baby with one last and final shuffle. And we'll go ahead and get it popping. Hey, Fawn. Hello, hello. How's it hanging? Team Aquarius, overall energy for you is a Knight of Swords. You might be, I've been seeing this card a lot today. Sorry, I had to pause for that. Knight of Swords has been coming out a ton today, but nonetheless, Knight of Swords for the overall. Taking a look here at the current energy, Queen of Swords reversed. What you're dealing with, Ace of Wands, and looking at the outcome, is going to be the Six of Cups in the upright position. So let's go ahead over here and get it popping. And holy freaking guacamole, Heather Ann, thank you so much for gifting over 20 freaking memberships, dude. Holy crap. Thank you, Heather Ann. I appreciate that so much. Hi, how are you? I hope you're having a great day here so far, and thank you for that. It really means a lot. All right, Team Aquarius, let's get it popping. Coming into your next 24 hours, we got here a Knight of Swords in the upright, and we also, with the current energy, have a Queen of Swords in reverse. So for your next 24 hours, what I'm seeing here for you guys is it does feel to me like right now you're choosing to take action, to try to talk to someone, but I feel like overall here for you, Aquarius, it's difficult. Ooh, it's difficult. Looking at the person you're dealing with, you got here an Ace of Wands. Someone's very charming. You know what this looks like? It's like you went to go talk to somebody, maybe you were going to go tell them off, you were angry, you were going to say something to them, and then it's like the moment you see them, poof, here they come with their charm, and it's hard and it feels impossible to say what you were going to say. I kind of feel like that's the energy of the next 24 hours, you know? That's like me with my animal, you know? My cat can do something bad, and it's like I want to sit there and call him a bad boy, but then I look at him and he's so cute, and I'm like, oh, I got to give him love, affection, kisses, and hugs. So at the end of the day, I get it, right? So I'm kind of feeling that type of energy for your next 24 hours, right? Ace of Wands, it's like somebody here just shows up in such a powerful and very smooth type of energy that it's like, I don't know, man, I just can't sit there. I had intentions to maybe tell somebody off, and then here we go. It turned out being quite the opposite. Looking at the outcome, Aquarius, Six of Cups showing up for you. The thing is, too, is I feel like you've had like a very long-rooted history with this person, so it's almost kind of hard to get into a negative space with whoever this is. Maybe this is a longtime friend, maybe it's a longtime lover, maybe it's somebody within your family sector, but it's like you want to tell somebody that maybe you're not entirely happy with some of the things they've been doing, but it's like when the time comes, you're like, fuck, I love them, you know? So it's so hard, it's so difficult. Here would be my advisory, though, Team Aquarius. If this does happen to resonate with you, it's a bit of an oddball reading, so it might not be for you, but if it does happen to resonate with you, my advisory for Aquarian peeps would be, despite how much you love them, despite how smooth they may be, always remember to speak your truth. Always. Make that Queen of Swords the Queen of Swords upright, you know? Always remember to speak your truth, because the last thing you want to do is constantly have that continuing to bottle up within yourself, because inevitably bottling up that energy so much for so long will lead to some sort of explosion, and it's not going to be the best one or the best thing for you at the end of the day here as well. So what I would say here for Aquarian members is that the best thing you can do here at this time would be to communicate to this person. Even though it may be hard to stay mad at them, you don't even have to be mad at them, but let them know how they might have hurt you or upset you. Speak your truth. It is going to work wonders here, not only just for solving this situation, but actually for improving the relationship between you and whomever this may be. So if someone here has charm, if someone here has the ability to make you happy and you can never stay mad at them, then you don't have to be mad at them, but just make sure you're letting them know how they made you feel, because that's really going to help actually strengthen your relationship with this person at the end of the day, okay? All right. I'm not sure if any Aqua is going to resonate with that. Sorry, guys, if that wasn't your reading for the day, but that's an interesting one. That's what came up here. So, of course, if it applies, cool. If not, no worries. But Aquarius, thanks for coming in here so much nonetheless. I really, really appreciate you, okay? All right, guys. Aqua, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, do you want to take another moment to just say thanks, Heather Ann, again. Really appreciate the 20 membership gifted. That really means a lot to me, so thank you so much for your love and for your support, okay? And of course, welcome in all the new members. Happy to have you. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate you. All right, everybody. With that all being said here, guys, thanks for coming out to today's daily reading. Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope it's well. I hope you're excited for tomorrow, as Friday's getting on into the weekend, baby. So I hope you've had a great week here so far, and I hope you're looking towards a even better day moving into the next 24 hours. In reference for tomorrow's schedule, Libra will be coming up. Libra wasn't posted yesterday, but it will be posted tomorrow. So Libras, you guys will be up tomorrow. Possibly Virgo too. If not, Virgo will be uploaded with all the Earth signs another day, but Libra will definitely be up tomorrow. So stay tuned, guys. Your reading will be coming out shortly. If you're new here, by the way, take some time to, look around. If you like what you see, come on down and subscribe. I'd be happy to have you and welcome you here into the Soul family. So for anybody who's interested in subscribing, hit that button. I'd love to have you and welcome you here to the fam. For those of you that did enjoy today's video, hit that like button, comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you enjoyed. Let me know how your reading resonates. Let me know how your day is going. Whatever's happening, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to connect with you all. So thanks. Of course, if you guys want to connect with me on other platforms, all my social medias are in the first link, or well, they're in all of my description box. So if you want to go to the description box, you can get all that information down below if you're interested, okay? All right, though, guys, I love and appreciate you all dearly. If you want a personal read, first link in the description below. I'd be happy to take care of you if you want to book me there. And with that being said, welcome in all new members. Have a great rest of the day, everybody, and I'm going to see you all in the next video. Much love to my soul family, and guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.